Welcome back, guys. It's Girls Say What, episode 3. And it's me, Phoenix Goddess, and Max.
Hey
Welcome back.
guys,
Welcome back. Welcome. It's been a little bit. We're trying to get better with our timing. But our topic today is going to be monogamy and what we think, how we view it. We was having a discussion like we do on our phone. Like those conversations be recorded, so we always get these conversations. So it was like, okay, let's talk about that on the podcast. So yeah, so monogamy is the topic. So I would just want to stop a little bit, let you talk, Max.
Yeah. Okay. So our conversation that we had yesterday, we were in regards to pretty much why people cheat, mainly men, right? And my thing is, on my end, I feel that I honestly and truly believe that it's a natural thing for us to not have just one partner. And I feel like we are forced to have just one partner. And Phoenix Goddess, on the other hand, she feels that you just have to have self-control. So,
Absolutely.
So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna really get down deep into it and talk about it for real. Like,
Yes, and my take. Let's get into it because when I talked, see, your perfect example when you say men. When I talk to men about this subject, it comes up. They always talk about it's not natural. It's not natural for men. It's not natural for men to be one woman. It's not natural. They struggle. And I honestly feel like it's just discipline. And they all want to go back to biblical times. And I want to pull up the Bible this, Bible that, and I want to reference people in the Bible that did it. And there's not everybody in the Bible that had multiple wives, concubines. Read your Bible so you know what that means. Things of that nature, multiple women. And they're always referring to men who was wealthy. The wealthy men have multiple men, not the regular man.
What? Women, not men.
I mean, women, excuse me. The wealthy men had multiple women. And they always refer, this, like, you're talking about a king. You're talking about, like, you're not talking about a regular shepherd man. Talk about him. Did he have multiples? like the Bible's only... Huh?
I believe if they are able to take care of them, I believe that they are allowed to have them.
Yeah, but everybody wasn't financially able to take care of multiple.
Right.
They love to reference rich men like you a rich man. Okay. Can you maintain the multiples? Can you provide for the multiples? They only think about one action when they talk about that. It's only one action. It's never the whole package. It's all about gratification.
Yeah, but again, at the same time, like I said before, like I just feel like it's not natural. I don't think it's natural, because if it was, then it wouldn't be so hard. It wouldn't be so many men not being faithful. You get what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't natural, if it was so natural, it wouldn't be a struggle. And me personally, I go off of animals. Like, I look at how animals interact with each other. And especially like birds and stuff like that. They don't
have one mate.
They don't have one mate. They find a new mate every year.
Ooh.
When it's time during mating season. You get what I'm saying? Dogs do the same thing. Cats do the same thing.
So they don't have long relationships. Go ahead, I'm listening.
I mean, cats do the same thing. You know, a lot of animals do the same thing. They go and they like, I think, what is it, penguins? And I forget the other animal that have like a lifetime partner. There's not many mammals that have a lifetime
in nature.
partner. We are part of nature.
No, I hear you. No, I hear you. I'm not disagreeing. No, I'm hearing what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're dropping.
Okay.
I hear that, but okay. I hear that, and we always want to act like we're more evolved than animals. Then when it comes to that, because at the end of the day, we have more self-control. We have more stuff that we have to do that other mammals don't. We live different than they do. Their whole life is just swimming in the ocean. Their whole life is this. They don't have, and it's just one mission that they have been on this earth to do. It's not more than that. We are way more evolved. Not like we're better than them. It's not like a better thing. We're on a different plane than they are. We have to experience more emotions, more this, more. We have to experience more stuff. Therefore, we're more evolved. Yes, I believe. Because what do you mean?
How do you know that? If everything living, no. If everything living has a feeling, right? How do you know?
I'm not talking about feelings. I'm talking about like how we operate on Earth. A tree is just a tree. I believe everything has the Most High in it, and it is experiencing Earth on its own. A tree is gonna sit there, bear flowers, bear fruit, no bear. Bear this, don't bear. That's his whole. They ain't moving and walking around and interacting like how we are. I don't know if the trees talk to each other. I on that level. You know what I'm saying?
They do.
I believe they do. But like they're not walking around. We walk around more. We are more interactive on a different level than multiple things are. You know what I'm trying to say? We got to be honest with that part. And I think that's why it's more struggling to us, because I believe more other mammals or other things have a real direct path. It don't go off of what they don't
have the capabilities. I'm gonna say, I personally feel like, or the option to go left. Personally, you get what I'm saying?
But we do.
You are right. We do have the option, but even though we have the option, doesn't mean that the option is the correct one. You get what I'm saying? Like, because look at it. Like, we over here. Why you can't just be faithful? Why you out here doing this? Why you out here being a hoe? Why you, like, everybody's over here talking about who's with the next person and who's not faithful and this, that, and the third, and yada yada yada. Everybody has gone through it. Everybody. And yet everybody's still saying, oh, it's just discipline. It can't be just discipline. It got to be something. Discipline. It's not. It's not.
It is.
I feel like,
because you have the urge, don't mean you have to give in to the urge. It is discipline at the end of the day. Because
it's natural. It's a natural urge, though.
It is. I'm not saying the urge is not. The urge is natural.
And so is the fact of, look, if it's over here, then we go against the grain. We are making the choice to go against the grain. I believe that.
I don't believe that. I don't. And because we have more options, that's why it's more difficult. The other members don't have options. It's just really, it's so plain. It's baked into doing this. We also know. It sure was. That little. Let me start.
It's so will a man. It's so will a man.
That hello, discipline. Okay, lack of discipline. It's always a male dog humping, letting that little pink thing hang out. I ain't never heard a female dog do it. Okay, then.
But a female dog backs it up. A female dog backs it up for his little pink thing to come out, though.
Yeah, but she ain't humping on all kind of stuff. Hello.
Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Because you know how many male dogs come up to a female stray dog each day and just hump on her?
I know she's taking it. I'm just saying, but is she the one? Is she the humper? Is she going humping
Sometimes
other things?
she might be. She might throw it back.
I'm not talking about throwing back. I'm talking about initiating. I'm not talking about throwing nothing back. Okay.
Sometimes you gotta throw it back to initiate.
Yo, that's called receiving. Hello. Yo, I can't.
You know how you lay in the bed with your man. You know how you lay in the bed and you book up. You know, you put your booty up too.
Put your booty up a little bit. I kind of want it. I don't want it. Yes, I want it. You know, I don't want it. Yo, I can't. Like, but you know what? The fact of the matter is, the desire urge is gonna be there. But people, because you can't say no to the urge, you think, oh, it's not natural. No, the urge is there. I'm never gonna say the urge is not there, because at the end of the day, men would think like, oh, you don't understand what it is to be a man. We got eyes too. He look good too. You know what I mean? Like, don't act like I ain't got eyes and people ain't hollering. I'm just saying no, because it's you I want. Is you the only person I want to decide we're gonna be monogamous. They act like it's hard to say no. You just don't want to say no. I watch this.
I agree.
But
I also feel like we're going against the grain.
But we can though. We can go against the grain. We can succeed though if we want to. Because if you're in a monogamous relationship and you and the person say, okay, it's me and you, you have to, it's just like any kind of discipline with working out, anything. I'm not gonna do them for whatever benefit. I'm not gonna choose to do this thing. It's just discipline. And the guy, I love his saying is he said is dick discipline.
Right, dogs are disciplined too. Cats are disciplined too to go do their business or everything can be trained to do something. You get what I'm saying? But that just when you're trained to do something, that naturally means that it's not natural. You have to be taught to do it.
You have to be taught. You have to want to be taught.
What?
You have to want to be taught too, because you be teaching it. Hey, listen, you could be teaching me go over my head. I don't want to be taught. I don't want to receive it. You could listen. You don't want to do work. You don't want to give into it. Like, just give into it. You don't want to do like you be like, nah, I'm good. I got at home. I'm good. Because at the end of the day, if you decide to do this thing, you decide to like. Because if you're not in a relationship with who don't agree, you're sacrificing at some point. You may lose this person. Is it really worth it? If y'all both agree, it's just me and you. Like this is not a shared thing. Like,
I mean, that's something that person would have to think about. But at the end of the day, I'm just to that point where it's like, look, you know.
Listen. Listen, I know I can be. I want to make sure like I could be enough for you. I could be one person. I can't. That's not a hard thing for me. I could be laser focused. It's me and you. You got all the package I need. I'm good. I don't have to add others. But if you're telling me, if you're saying that it's hard for you to do, what we saying? Because that thing about men, they act like, oh, it's just me. So if you want to be outside, we gotta change the narrative of this relationship. Which you can step out, I can step out. We have to have rules and regulations. Don't think Absolutely. It's just I want to. It's just me, and I must be over here like he's with Lisa today. Negro,
right?
Negro, please. Okay. If you want to have extra flavor, so can I. But
Right.
they don't like that. They don't want that though. That's the issue with the whole thing. Oh, you think it's just you though, and you want to be just you.
I don't know.
Because guess what? In Africa, there was like, oh men. There's some places that women have multiple men too.
Absolutely.
Multiple husband, more boyfriend. Like,
Absolutely.
but that's not highlighted more. It's always a man.
I had, there was a time that I had asked this one if I could have a second person.
Mm.
He said
No,
no.
he wasn't having that. Turning tables.
Exactly. Yes.
Turning tables. We not having that.
No, because he had asked me first. And I was like, no. And then things had happened. And I was like, why not? And then he was like, oh, hell no.
Yeah, because you agreed. Yeah. You can see yourself, and I must vision you with somebody else, but you can't vision me with somebody else. Like we in 2025. Things are like it's way more different. Like miss me with all that. Like you're just trying to, yeah. Oh, you want to do? Because at the end of the day, they do have that one person that they want to be with. That I want to live life with you. A friend of mine who was like, oh, which is very rude. Do not think this is how I think. He was like, sometime I may want a different flavor. I might want vanilla today, chocolate tomorrow. Like we did, like crap. But that's just explanation of the different. Like I was like in my head, like shut the hell up. I am not ice cream. Like we're not ice cream. Like, but they want a different flavor. But there's a flavor that they prefer.
What do they mean by that? Though? Like, what is it that they want? Like, what is different flavor?
He's mean like, he's meaning like, okay, I've been having chicken for a minute. I want steak today.
That's how you feel.
And the other person is the other flavor.
You should see him over here. He act like he don't hear shit up.
He's like, you know what? I think I want me a fajita today.
That's how y'all feel, bro. Mm-hmm. Huh? He's not answering. Yeah. He like, no, don't ask me shit.
He's like, I'm out of it. Leave me out of it. But I was told, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, okay, I hear it, but it's like, listen.
So, but my question is, why we can't get different flavors? Sometimes we want a variety of sizes.
Mm-hmm. No, because they can't think about us with other people. We must endure that. But we belong to them, and we should be only for them. But they could be like, oh, I want steak. I want curry goat today. And I must stay here with curry chicken forever.
Okay.
That's what we must not dabble in any other flavors. They can't handle that. Shit. But we must accept it because it's a man thing. That's how men are. Y'all been lied to by women. Like our desires the same as yours. We just know that we have more discipline to check it. And we can just dismiss it easier. But it ain't no different. Like I could be like, oh, he look good, but like it won't go any further. You be like, oh, she look good, and you keep looking and keep looking and keep staring. She look at you like, what's up? I don't know. But I
don't know.
I know they have a higher testosterone, and it does their sexual desire is higher than ours. as they say. So I know that's part of it as well, but I don't know.
I don't know. I feel that maybe not in today's world because, it's so many sexual transmitted diseases and stuff like that. But I just feel like if we were like way, way, way back in the day, before they started like, making these sexually transmitted diseases.
I know, because it came out of nowhere.
I feel that. Huh?
No, I hear what you're saying.
You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I feel that. I feel like if back in the day they would have just let things be, we wouldn't be dealing with these questions right now that we have of monogamy. So I just feel like they just
do whatever they want to, just picking up people as they feel.
Yeah, I just feel like if everyone was just doing what they was doing, whatever felt natural to them back then, and nobody found an issue with it, then everybody would be fine. Everybody will really be doing what they really want to do. Real talk, like without no problems.
But do you think that's how it was back then? You don't think they had like commitment?
I believe that they had commitment. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying everybody was out there just, just free balling. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel that before restrictions came about, I feel that everybody was just being happy, just doing what they wanted to do. However, like the LBG plus community, I believe they was out there floating around doing what they wanted to do until restrictions came up. Say what?
I'm gonna say, is it 300? There was a show. Oh God, was it 300? There was a show about the Roman time, girl. The things they were doing.
Right.
But
them the biggest ones.
The others, yeah. They were wild.
They're the biggest ones. But you know what I'm saying? But these are the same people that also put out the restrictions, which makes it weird.
I don't know. But at the end of the day, yes, all those restrictions, all those things have changed, but we have evolved. That it's possible for somebody to say, okay, I don't want to, and the other one say, I do. Monogamy is sustainable. It's possible for both people to be, because at the end of the day, monogamy is I'm choosing you and you choosing me. I don't want nobody else but you.
For that
not
moment.
Say, no, for the duration of our relationship, whoever go first, either you leave this relationship or you pass away. To death do us part kind of stuff. You could pick that because it's a daily relationship is a daily decision. You make a decision every day.
Let's talk about that though. Let's talk about that death do us part thing, right? Because people feel like they have like time limits on that. Like, say you're married or whatever, and your husband passed away or your wife passed away or whatever have you, and all of a sudden, like it's a month after your spouse passed away, and you find you meet this other person, and now you talk to this other person. People are like, how dare you? Like, but you said till death do us part. Like, what's
if you are over somebody a month later, what?
It's not about being over somebody. It's not about being.
Yes, it is
at all. It's not.
Girl, you should be in too much grief to even look at nobody else. There's no way a month later, I've been with you for a amount of years, that a month later, Joe Schmo passed by my
till death do you part? So why tell somebody till death do you part?
No, but
if they can't even do what they want to do afterwards. Now we got a time limit on how soon after death them party.
I'm not telling
that I could party.
Okay. I'm not talking about like other people's judgment, but let's be realistic. If I've been with you for
Mm-hmm.
10 years, whatever, you say you're loving me, and I'm in the ground, I'm barely cold, and you already found somebody else, that's a problem. A month is, no, come on now. A month, you're still in grief. Like,
I can still grieve.
there's no way you're grieving when you with somebody new trying to get, girl, stop. Not a month. Not a month.
I'm just saying it shouldn't be, somebody shouldn't tell somebody else how long their grieving process should take, and when they should and should not fall in love with somebody else. Realistic. I feel like that defeats the death do you part.
Then you ain't let a person for real. There's no way. There's no way.
That's not true.
Absolutely, that's true. Absolutely, that's true. If you truly love somebody, there's no way. Please, listen. I've seen people got married 6 months later. You already got married 6 months later or whatever within a year. You had that person before.
That's not true. That's not always true. That's not always true.
That's a high percentage. That's not always true. Marriage after death within a year, max. Come on. We ain't talking about
so then put it in. So then say this. So then say this. Till death do you part after a year. Because how you dare you tell somebody to death do you part, the person died, and it's, wait a minute, hold up, you still got you it's a grace period before you can fall in love again. How do you tell somebody that?
Let me tell you something. I get married and you find somebody a month later, I hunting you and she. Okay? Woo. I'll be damned. I ain't even cold yet. And y'all, you googly out with somebody else, I'm haunting your ass. She gonna leave quick. Please. No.
I just feel like, I mean, that might not be me doing stuff like that, but I'm speaking for the people that, found love after somebody died.
But that's a small percentage. A real person is not gonna be that quick. It's a very small percentage. It's not a high percentage. It's like no.
It don't matter. It don't matter what percentage it is. People should have the option without judgment to fall in love again.
I like you not my husband, cause bitch, haunt that ass, haunt you. Got your dogs barking. What is in the house? Me. What? Nah. No way.
I feel that way.
I see. I see. I guess you're not hunting nobody. He up there doing whatever. Go ahead, bro. Do you?
I'm just saying, I'm always that one that's going to be like, okay, wait a minute. Let me see. I see it from this side too. So.
Listen.
Hey.
I'm not. I don't want to say devil's advocate. There's no other word, but I can see duality. I'm a person who can see both. But some things are just like, side eye. That's a side eye.
Like, what can be done after the fact? Like, why would you want to come haunt somebody after they already lived up to their expectation of your marriage?
You didn't love me.
That don't mean that they don't love you still.
You found somebody a month later. You did not love me. Let me stop. You ain't gonna waste my time.
That is not true. Oh God!
I'll be up there in bliss. I ain't gonna hunt you, but eye on you.
Right.
You can't do, like you said, you can't do nothing. Girl,
I'm just saying, these are things you don't think about.
6 months. Don't say a month. That's just two. Man, you could blink a month past. You still paying for the funeral.
What difference does it make?
I
You
saw
gone. You ain't never coming back.
I saw a conversation about same thing. Person like the husband passed away, and then this obviously best friends have been around, whatever, and then the best friend and the widow got together. And one guy was like, "Better not. You better not get. You better not get with her." Da, da, da. But it's like the other guy was like, "If he's a good dude and he gonna take care of her, I'm dead." I'm like, "I'd rather her be with him than anybody else." He was like, "You better not. You better not console my wife with your."
Hey, what can you
Girl,
do?
nothing.
You going.
They never had
You
nothing
going.
before.
You not
It supposedly was never nothing before. Was never on that stuff. It was just like probably in grief and him been around and them falling for each other in that situation.
Would you date?
Life is
Would you date
complicated.
your? But would you date your deceased husband's friend or family member after they're gone?
Mm-mm. For some reason, when I'm with somebody, everybody else who's around them, I don't like them. I don't see you like that. Like any of my girls, men, I don't. We all have different types of men. Number one, so that's a good thing. But I don't see you like that. So there's automatically the attraction button is completely off. So that would never happen for for brother or friend or whatever. I mean, like we said, like I said yesterday, life happens and you keep living life. Things could change, but at this moment, no.
True.
At this moment, no. But listen, talk to me 10 years from now, you know? Who knows? Like, okay, he look kind of good.
I wouldn't either. I don't think I would go as far as being with a family member or a friend. But I can't say if I'm walking down the street and I meet a guy a month after my husband passed away. I've always be like, what's up?
You say that now, but you might not even see, but I even notice that dude, girl. I don't know.
I probably won't.
You probably won't.
But you never know. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna say no, I wouldn't for that, but I know it's a definite for a family member or a friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, life just throw you many curveballs. That's all I know. Like you can't sit on a definite. I'm not going no whatever. I've learned that. At this moment, no. Later on, you never know.
Okay, that's just the way life is right now. That is just the way it is. When we going
but I think monogamy will always be a topic that is always discussed and always disagreed, and I believe it comes down to the individual couple, because I believe there's men that could be monogamous, and all women as well. That would like it could just be me and you. And you made a point yesterday, and I'm not. Because we're human beings. And it may not be the whole duration of the whole relationship from beginning to end. Somebody might step out at some point. But overall, like the majority of it, you know what I mean? I believe you could be not monogamous. But like you said, like, I agree with you. I don't think the whole thing. But I don't know. I know I can be. If I'm into you, it's me and you. Like,
okay. I'm gonna ask you a question in regards to a famous social media influencer, so to speak. You follow this person, and they made a comment about whether they would cheat on their wife, right? And you follow this person. I used to follow this person, so you know exactly who I'm talking about.
Okay.
And so do you believe that he never cheated on his wife?
For some reason, I do. I don't know why. I'm gonna put. I ain't gonna put my neck on block for Americans. Put your
Mm-hmm.
neck on a chopping block for nobody. That's what that means. I won't never, but
Mm-hmm.
I just because I believe some men could be so infatuated and be into you that you're enough, and that's how they come off. They come like from get. I was. They were more into her than she was into him way before she decided to be with him. So he's
Mm-hmm.
already at a high I love you more kind of thing. And I finally got you, so I could see that. And then not like a person that's out there in the streets. I do. I do.
I don't
And if
know.
you and also
I don't
because
know. For me,
I won't put my neck on block on that, but I just do believe that. Based on the person themselves, like and then if they come from a family that has my husband and wife, like they saw relationships, and if a guy they have said I've heard this say before, you want the guy to love you more. If the guy love you more, he's gonna you know what I mean? Do be better, whatever. Because I do believe that they love each other on an equal level now. But
mm,
she had to he was like, come on, give me a chance, give me a chance, give me a chance, and they're like,
but
okay,
they
fine,
were high
whatever.
school sweethearts. So you think
Yeah,
that if he would have cheated, she would have left?
I believe so. I I believe so. But the Christianity um
Mindset.
brainwash probably could have kept them not doing it, so she
I don't
probably
see
would
them
have stayed.
as those big Christians that everybody say that they are. I don't see that. I
Oh,
don't.
big. They
Really?
have the same church life I had. That's why I connect with them even more because literally the same in church every day.
But then that scares me even more.
Every
That makes me that makes me
no.
even say no even more because I'm more so leaning on the side of yeah, no, he may have. You understand what I'm saying? But you give off this
Oh, based
persona.
on history.
Yeah.
I think because no for them because they were able to have a partner or two before that they picked them. So they have had others. He wasn't a virgin when he got with her.
What that got to do with anything?
Understood? He got a little taste of somebody else. And he was like, I'm fine right here. And look at the person. Nobody thinks that they all be like, oh, you got your baddie. They be acting like the person's ugly and he's not ugly to me. But they talk to
He's
him
not.
like you like yeah. But they talk to him like, oh, you lucky to have her. So they stun him a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like
Really?
she's surprised, huh?
Really?
They do. A lot.
Oh wow.
If we're talking the same person, yes. They'll be like, oh, she's gorgeous. You're lucky to have her kind of thing.
Mm. I'm gonna text you. Matter of fact,
Okay.
I'm gonna put it in the chat. Can nobody see the chat? You can see the chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you see the?
You send it?
Yeah, in the chat.
No. Okay. Oh, hold on. Private chat. Yes. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. We're the same person. Absolutely. Yeah, their same upbringing in church, so that's why even more connected, because when they talk and they say stuff, I know exactly what they're talking about because I've lived that life. I know exactly when they go a little over churchy, like, oh, yep, I got it. Yeah.
But
I don't. They don't want to lose. They don't want to lose their family if they said it over and over and over. They don't want to lose that life, so they're not gonna do it. They love the nuclear of the family they have, and that like nobody else is worth losing all of this for just one night of pleasure. They've said it over and over and over and over. I think they all expect people like that to do it. So he always ended up talking about it to show, like, no, I'm not doing it, because people in that limelight have the perfect opportunity too. Is ready and available. Cause don't think women ain't probably in the DMs. Of course they are. He has money, they can move, and he ain't not ugly. I don't care what nobody say. Like, I'll be forcing that.
No, he's not ugly.
He's just big, but who cares?
Yeah.
He's not even that big either. They be exaggerating all the things about him. They exaggerated. Like, he's not. He's just regular. Like, I don't know what they be talking about, girl. I don't know. Like,
but yeah. Listen, I do wonder. You know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, for instance, the reason why I asked that question is because there have been other people that were social media influencers that have claimed that they, actually we watched a doc, kind of, sort of, or a YouTube thing in regards to this particular couple, and kind of find out he was atrocious, and he was so supposedly into loving women and loving your wife and being the head of everything and all that stuff, and kind of find out straight dog. So it's just like,
text me who we talking about. Inbox me, please. But that's why, like a couple goals, I don't really be like, oh, I want to be like them. I don't ever say I want to be like anybody, because you don't know what anybody is doing to have that. But if you're portraying certain aspects, if you're living it or not, that's on you. I'll be like, I want that aspect. I want that, the trueness of that. If you're living that, that's, if you're not, oh God. But I saw the BS from beginning. I don't know how people are falling for that. It reeks.
I did too.
Something ain't right.
I did too. Because I was like, why are you never in your house?
I never believed him. Never once. I was like, I never even thought. I should always go past. I was like, there's something wrong. There's something off by this. It wasn't. It didn't. My spirit spoke, and I listened. So when that popped up, I wasn't even surprised. I wasn't surprised at all. It was like, oh my God. I was like, yeah. But
right.
Yeah, I don't ever be like, oh, I want to be like them. After, I'm gonna say names. Will and Jada, Lord. And I never said I wanted to be like them, but like they disappointment, and that was all a farce. Like, we don't even know what it is. Like, that was a whole different even dynamic with people. You have no idea what you're saying, what you want, because they had their own house. They were living like a whole different life.
That was crazy. That was crazy. And I was just watching it like, something ain't right about this.
I know. I believed it was going like, because they're actors, so I believed all of it. It was the way it was, because they both actors, they act very well, so they put on a good show. But it all came falling down because old boy life was being destroyed. He was like, I'm not going down by myself. I'm about to blow this whole thing up because my life is being destroyed, and y'all going around in the sunset and everything. People didn't want to work with him, whatever. So he had to blow it up. And I ain't even
Mm-hmm.
mad at him. If mine's gonna be messed up, you're gonna be messed up too. We gonna put the veil off all your stuff too. You know what I mean? So, because he was being labeled something else that he wasn't even wasn't.
Mm.
But
But
I
yeah,
don't.
I don't know. I still believe that we're not living in our natural state.
I
So
hear you. I hear you. But I know we could decide to do a different state. You could say, you know what? I know I feel this way, but I can say no. People act like they don't have the the discipline and the will to do it. That's my issue. Because you're acting like you have no control of yourself. You have control, especially
yeah,
if you're in a relationship that the other person requires you to be monogamous. If you find yourself hard to be monogamous, don't get a relationship. Don't get a marriage. Don't get none of
I
that stuff. Just stay
I
single.
agree.
That's my issue. If you think you're so whatever, stay single. Have your multiple so you can have your steak, chicken, or whatever else you want to have when you want to. Don't commit to the person. It's just me and you out here with
Right.
a whole bunch of people.
I
No,
agree.
that's the issue. That's my issue. Y'all want to have one person, and you tell. Cause guess what? There's people out here like that who wants that like you want it. You gotta find them,
Exactly.
but they
Yep.
don't want to. They want to lie
They don't want
because
to listen. Yep.
no, I want you. You I want. I don't want nobody else, and I want you to accept me as later on as what I do, and then when they can accept you, they act like you're the problem. You lied.
Yep. Yep.
You lied in the beginning. You know what I wanted. Please.
True that.
But
True
yes,
that.
that's a discussion about monogamy, relationships, other things in between.
Yes. Yes. It is. So we're gonna wrap up.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, and that is us for today with Girls Say What on our topic of monogamy. Let us know how you feel in the comments. Whether you feel that it is a choice, something you can control, or just something that they may feel is natural. We want to hear from you. Until next time, later.
Peace.